David Taylor, you waited years to carry that flag around the mat. It's finally here. It happened.
I don't want to let it go. I don't want to let it go. This gold medal represents a lot of things. A lot of it goes to my wife. This trip, we got Airbnb. She cooked all my food, prepared all my meals. I wouldn't be where I am without her. She does everything for me. My coaches, my training partners, without them, I get tested like this every day in the room. I have the best training situation in the world. I'm so thankful for that. And every one of those tough scrambles is a credit to my partners in the room because they push me there every day. Man, it's just, this team race is tight. Every win matters this round. I mean, Jordan Burroughs got his heart broken. The guy's trying to break a record. It comes back and gets third, and the emotion that he has just shows how much he loves wrestling, and that motivates me. Just seeing these guys do what they've done over the last few years. The last 7 years, I've been sitting home trying to help them, trying to prepare and visualizing this moment. And I've visualized it so many times, watching them do it, and they just continue to motivate me. So I'm just so grateful for amazing partners, amazing teammates at home and on this national team.
What struggles have you gone through to get to this point?
I didn't make a team for a long time. And if you don't make a team, you can't be a world champion. But that made me a better wrestler. I went from thinking maybe I was in the mix with guys to really starting to believe that I could wrestle people and I could score a lot of points. And that's what I've done my whole life. So to be able to do that on the stage, I'm extremely, again, thankful for my partners because they push me. All the time my coaches encourage me to continue wrestling good positions. They encourage the most out of it. And I've been wrestling that way for a really long time. And it just shows kids at home, you don't have to win by 1 point. I was down in this tournament and I had to come back. And then I was able to win big. You have to be able to do both, and you have to test yourself. Grab the best people in practice all the time. Challenge yourself as much as possible. It's the only way you're gonna find out where you're at and what you can get better at.
Have you ever wrestled better?
I don't even think this is my best tournament. I made a lot of mistakes. I mean, I wrestled Yazani first round. I threw a headlock and a chest lock. I've never done that in my life. But I made mistakes. You know, Coach Kale encouraged us to make mistakes. I encourage my kids home with M2 Training Center to make mistakes because they'll wrestle through them and you'll get better for it. And I got better in that match. Having wrestled through a deficit gave me confidence in the semifinals when I was losing again after getting kicked in the face, maybe knocked out, I don't even know. But to understand that I can continue to score points, that wouldn't happen if if I wasn't wrestling that every single day.
What did your morning look like with Bo?
What my morning look like? I mean, I'm so thankful for Bo. I mean, the guy's in college right now. He took time out of his schedule. He's got season coming up, and he's here helping me provide, trying to achieve my goals. He was there for everything I needed. He was able to. I brought him with me. I've known him since he first came to school. We've had a close relationship since the day he's got there. He's like a little brother to me. So it's special to be able to share this moment with him. He could give me every single feel I needed, and he prepared me. He prepared me in training camp. He prepared me for warm-ups here for what I was going to see. So I'm extremely grateful for Bo Nickal. And now I get to go home and help the Penn State team achieve their goals. So it's pretty special. I thank those guys before I left, every one of them, for challenging me. And now I get to go home and continue to try and help them achieve their goals. So it's a pretty special thing we have.
What's your dad do to get you to this point?
He's a fan. He was my toughest critic for a long time. He always tried to encourage me to do my best, score as many points as I possibly could. He was hard on me. But I've now achieved, I was a national champion at 8 years old, and I'm a world champion 20 years later. So there's not many kids that were successful, young kids that are still successful today. Actually, a few of them that are on this team. So it says a lot about the dads and what they put into us and what they encourage us to do. And now my dad's the biggest fan. He just sits up there, enjoys the moment, loves the stories, and I'm sure he's probably a pretty proud dad right now.
It was a short match at the Uregan, but you wrestled Erdine in the finals. What'd you take from that match into this match?
He's good. He's beaten a lot of good people. He earned the #1 seed in that bracket. I had to go through the toughest road possible, but he was ready and he was prepared. He fought me in positions. I knew he was going to fight, but I just had to continue wrestling and wrestle the position, and that's what I continue to do. And that was the difference maker. When it was close and we were both tired, it's a long term, and I was really sore today from the meat grinder I had yesterday, but I know I had to suck it up. I had 6 minutes left to be able to push myself when I was tired, go get those takedowns, because one more takedown, one more score, and it continued to open those matches up.
You gonna watch your teammates tomorrow?
Absolutely. I was here all day today watching them, and I don't want to sit home and twiddle my thumbs. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a teammate. I'm a brother to these guys. I want to be here watching them every step of the way. I'm excited for where we are right now. We're in a battle with Russia. This is a huge round for us, and every single match matters. we're in a tight race. I mean, I thought our guys wrestled phenomenal today, and we got to keep it up tomorrow. And if we're very lucky as wrestling fans, we'll come down to Snyder and Sedgwick Live again and go USA.
How cool is it? Kyle Dake, you guys grew up together competing, and you guys are both on the world stage. How cool is that?
It's amazing. It's an amazing story. Obviously, we were friends for a really long time. We still are friends. We were competitors. He stopped me from a few of my goals, but stopped me from those goals is why I'm here. You know, understanding that, wow, I need to continue to get better wrestler. As soon as I thought that I had figured out, I was challenged by Kyle Dake, Jordan Burroughs, Jaden Cox, all three of which are on the team here. So it speaks a lot to be the depth that we have in the United States. Those guys continue to challenge me. So I'm excited to be on a team with them. I'm excited for their success. Kyle is wrestling amazing, and I'm super excited for him to be able to join me in this moment, share this flag tomorrow as a world champion. It's going to be a pretty special thing.
Tanner, did you stick to your plan?
Stuck to my plan. Go out and score points. Thank you.